If you're suffering through addiction, you need to hit rock bottom sooner or later. And unfortunately, for some of us, or for some of you, that may be 6 feet under, that may be in a coffin or in an urn. For me, my rock bottom was I approached homelessness after 20 years of active addiction with substances and alcohol. I reached a breaking point where if I kept going in the direction I was going, I probably would have lost my mind. Flirting with psychosis, flirting with homelessness, losing my direction and bearing in life, not having a purpose, right? I don't have much family, but I do have a few cats, and I have dreams and ambitions, and I don't want to lose my darlings, my kitty cats, and I don't want to die with my dreams unfulfilled. And I think once I realized the severity of my addiction and what it was taking from me, the cost of my addiction, the cost of my addiction is my dreams. And once I realized that I was facing either near death or mental illness or homelessness, destitution, becoming destitute, I realized that I wouldn't be able to live my dream life. And if I ended up on my deathbed, would I be satisfied, even with all the pleasure, the immediate short-term gratification of drugs and alcohol and sex and pornography? When I'm on my deathbed, am I going to be satisfied with all that pleasure? Like, what am I going to be taking with me to my deathbed and beyond my deathbed? None of that pleasure, all that pleasure, none of that's going to matter. What's going to matter is, do I have family that cares about me? Do I have kids that will carry my name? Will I leave a legacy behind? How will people remember me? Will people remember me? If I continue living in addiction, no, nobody's going to remember me. These are the questions that you need to ask yourself. So you need to hit rock bottom. You need to hit rock bottom because rock bottom is your potential to leap back in life. Rock bottom is not a bad thing as long as it's not death. You don't want death to be your rock bottom. So if you're watching this, you have an opportunity to take a step forward into your new life of sobriety with the understanding that you can live a better life because I'm doing it. I'm over a year sober, approaching a year and 6 months of sobriety, and I feel good. I'm doing the things that I want to do in life. And I wouldn't be here if I never reached my rock bottom. And rock bottom looks different for everybody. I don't know what yours looks like, but I hope it's not a grave. But I want to give you hope that when you reach your rock bottom, there is potential. There is potential in your rock bottom to leap back in life, to make a comeback. The thing about a rock bottom is, in addiction, there is no bottom. It's a bottomless hole, addiction, right? Like a social media feed or a read of short form media content, of reels, of shorts. It's bottomless, it's endless. And addiction to substances and alcohol and sex and pornography, it's endless, it's bottomless. So with rock bottom, you need to establish your own rock bottom. You need to decide where your rock bottom is. You need to call it. You need to determine where your rock bottom is. Because I thought I reached my rock bottom several times until I broke. So you can keep falling beneath the bottom. It cascades to deeper and deeper levels beneath whatever your previous rock bottom was, until eventually you're dead, or you're in such a destitute state that you don't even recognize yourself. You lose your mind. I've seen it. I've seen people lose their mind, their identity, from the drugs, from the alcohol. So I don't want that to be you. You need to declare your rock bottom, because once you declare rock bottom, it's like declaring bankruptcy from addiction. You're saying you can't take it no more. This is it. This is the end. I need help. So once you reach that point, you can get better. You can start rebuilding your life in sobriety. So I hope this video finds you well. Give me a like and subscribe. Check out this one for more.